Donald Trump have slapped Nigeria and Ghana. This is crazy, weird, and too bad and ugly. Donald Trump said, okay, I'll give you the chance to travel to the US, but then I'm going to give you only 90 days. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into this episode of Joy Ideas. My name is Richard Randy. I don't know of your name, but you can be part of this community and we dive more into trending updates happening around the world. The president of the United States, Donald Trump, have decided to cut the visa validity period for Nigerians and Ghanaians, and even way to some other African countries. So previously, it was at least 5 years visa where you enter multiple times. But right now, single entry visa with 3 months validity period, and that is all. Meaning the moment you move to the US with that visa and comes back, you cannot go back with that visa again unless you go and apply for a new visa. And if that visa is issued to you, then you travel to the United States again. This is crazy, weird, and too bad and ugly. Let's go to Nigeria. Donald Trump engaged Nigeria and then said he wants to deport Venezuelan people to Nigeria. At least 300 Venezuelan people to Nigeria. When Donald Trump came to power, he was deporting people, deporting Africans, deporting anyone that is not from the United States. In this case, Donald Trump had Venezuelan citizens, and with these Venezuelan citizens, Donald Trump cannot deport them back to Venezuela because the Venezuelan president have blocked repatriation, meaning they are ready to accept its citizens, but now we are not ready because of some security reasons or something like that. And this is because US and Venezuela have cut diplomatic ties. When Donald Trump came to power, he collected a license that was issued to a country called Chevron, where they were buying oil from Venezuela. So when Donald Trump came, he seized that license, and when that license was seized, those people are not able to go to Venezuela buy oil again. So now the trade have collapsed. So Venezuela economy was going down in the aspect of oil. So they cut diplomatic ties with Venezuela. So now when that happened, Donald Trump now have Venezuelan people, but he cannot deport them to Venezuela. So Donald Trump is now looking for a third party country where he would deport Venezuelan people there. So Donald Trump decided to go and contact Nigeria. So on contacting Nigeria, he said he wants to deport at least 300 Venezuelan people to Nigeria so that the US can be free. So making this request to Nigeria too responded. On Nigeria responding, Nigeria said Nigeria have way problems and doesn't have the resources to contain Venezuelan or other country citizens. So due to that, we cannot. That is where the bottom line actually lies. So when that transpired, now Donald Trump doesn't have anything to say. What is he gonna say? Now it's about the visa. Donald Trump said, okay, I will give you the chance to travel to the US, but then I'm going to give you only 90 days. So if you are coming to the US, after 90 days, your visa expires. And the moment your visa expires, you have to go back to your country, go and apply for a new visa before you can travel back to the US if approved. So after 90 days or 3 months in the US, means that you are now staying in the US illegally, and then if found, you can be deported. So now what are Nigerians' reaction? A lot of people complaining of Trump new visa restrictions and all that, saying 90 days is not enough. How do you travel to the US just for 90 days and then you are back to the country, renew another visa before you go? It's kind of stress. So that is the whole story, the reason behind the US visa restrictions, cutting it down to only 3 months. And now a lot of people reactions complaining. Let me know your reaction and thought in the comment section. But now that is the information we have. The new visa rules, that is what it means for Nigeria in Africa, maybe all those affected.